Hi, today we're going to look at some gadgets for strengthening your fingers for playing guitar, but you can use this for any kind of instruments that require your hands to push down notes and stuff like that. So just a quick rundown of the stuff that we're going to be looking at. Going to be looking at some rubber band type exercise stuff. So these two are made out of rubber. These kind of I guess finger pressure. They adjust your hand strength, finger strength more precisely. And then we're going to look at these grippers, which strengthen your grip and your wrists. And this Dynaflex Powerball. Going to look at that and how that strengthens your fingers and wrists. Okay, first we're going to look at this rubber band exercise gadget. How this works is you put your thumb into here, like so. If you notice, there's a smaller hole for your pinky. So these three are the same size, this one's smaller. So put your finger in through there, like so. And you basically, the thumb is an anchor, and you basically stretch the best that you can. And you can do them like multiple fingers, these two fingers, and you can get different grades. I think you can double up on them, so if you find it too weak, you can just double up, get another one, and do finger exercises like so. This is very reminiscent of the I think it's a piano exercise where you put your hand on the table and you try and move your fingers individually like so. And that's the first one. Next we have is a very similar gadget where you put your fingers through the holes. That's what she said. The problem with this is the material for this is very putty-like, but this one is a lot stiffer. So I find it very difficult to put my fingers through these holes. And for this one, because it's a lot thicker, I have to put it up quite high. So if you notice, they're past my first knuckle. And it's basically the same, but it's very difficult. You pretty much have to do all the time. Sorry, you use all 5 fingers and try and stretch. It's not my favorite one, but it definitely would help if you have strong fingers and you want to exercise that. Get my fingers out of that. So they're the rubber ones. Next we have is this Very Grip. It kind of reminds me like a trumpet, the way you'll have the dials with it. It's made out of plastic. It has this rubber coating, which I don't like because it's very sticky. It has these plastic things on top. It has this adjuster. So if you want to practice, it's not limited to whatever shape you want to do, because if you were supposed to play like this, have your thumb here and do it like that with your pinky, it's very difficult to do, but you can adjust this accordingly. So how this works is you put your thumb here, or you can wrap it around, up to yourself, and then you place your fingers on the top like so. You can just go 1, 2, 3, 4, or you can just do all 4 at the same time. This one is medium tension, so you can get one that's I think, yeah, you can get light tension, and I think a hard tension one as well, or an extra hard tension one. I find this one quite nice to use just when you're at a desk doing nothing, watching a video, and just press this like so. I find that this extension, I'll practice like so, that I'll get my index and middle finger and practice like so, and like, well, this one's difficult, so depends how you want to use that one, because I find it very difficult to use. Okay, so that's basically how this Fairy Grip works. All right, next we'll look at this Power Grip. It's basically, if you ever see those old people exercise with the hand grip thing, this is basically the same, but there's an adjustable spring to adjust the tension. So this goes from 10 to 40 kilos. Let's put this around the middle. It's all made out of plastic. This is all plastic. There's a bit of metal here, so I presume the screw, yeah, the screw right there. You can see it's metal. Plastic, there's a bit of rubber grip here. Spring is obviously metal. There's these kind of pins here that are metal, but the contact point right there, the contact point where the two parts meet, that's all plastic. So it's adjustable, and you grip it like so, and this is a lot more to do with grip strength. So it's to fend off, I guess, tendonitis if you have. It helps if you have. It's good for your left hand, because to fight off carpal tunnel, because you're just exercising. Like if you're just need to warm up, you can adjust this to the smaller tension. You can just work away and warm up your hand like so. This is adjustable from 10 to 40 kilos. What I find is that the 40 kilos, it doesn't feel safe right there. It feels like that the spring could pop out, because I don't trust the plastic. See? Like so. So this is the adjustable Power Grip. Let's put that aside. Next we have is, the Power Grip. I guess they're fixed. So this is 100 pounds, and this is 150 pounds. Not sure what that converts to in kilograms, but this one's yeah, it's about the same. So what's this? 30 kilos? 35 kilos maybe? So basically this is the same premise as that, but what you want to do with this is try and hold it to get your wrist strength up. A lot of arm wrestlers use these with much heavier tension. These go up to, I think, 350 pounds, 400 pounds. That's what I saw online. And yeah, they squeak a lot. This one, not so much. I guess it depends on the, see here, it's all made out of metal, but here there's a finish, I don't know what it is. It's like, think of a lacquer, I guess, that you'd put like on metal. And this one is really bad, because you can definitely hear that. And last of all we have is the Dynaflex Powerball. This is pretty much all made out of plastic with a rubber band. This is a rubber band that comes off, and this is a gyro inside. So this spins around freely. So it goes 360 horizontal and vertical, and this will create there's a bit of weight on this. If you just roll this, there's quite a bit of weight. Once you get this running, it will move by itself, and you have to control that with your grip. And this is really good. There's two ways. There's a sideways motion, which kind of gets your forearm and just like locking in your wrist like that. And there's another one, another grip where you hold it like this, and this flexes your wrist. And if you adjust the grip on it, you can actually work your fingers. So you're just clasping down with your fingers, which I find really good for guitar. So let me try and get this going to show you how it works. So there's a cord that comes with it, and you put it into this hole, and then you just kind of yank it that way, and then it gets the ball spinning. But I don't have that. I lost it. They're too easy to lose. So what you have to do is you need to do a thumb start. So you need to grip this tightly. Then you put your thumb here and then just whack it out that way. So let's see if I can get it going. And also when you're doing it, you have to keep the rotation spinning like this. You'll get a feel for it. If you go crazy like this, it's just gonna put it out of whack. So it's just gonna lose momentum. So let's give this a go. So I'm trying to get the momentum. Okay, I'm losing that right now, but you can see it's spinning, so it's losing its power. Let's try again. Okay, let's try again. Thought I had it there, losing it. So you get to feel like if this starts rumbling like this, that means that there's enough power generated. If it's just kind of losing its power, it will just die down to almost a dead stop. Let's try it again. The most important thing is the grip. If you're gripping it well, it makes a huge difference. Might switch hands. Yeah, I'm gonna switch hands. So I'm going to slowly start building up the power. Okay, here we go, yeah. So now it's moving on its own. So this is the overhand grip that I'm using right now. You can switch it to the side grip like before. Makes that cool noise like it's a Formula 1 car. So I'm just trying to hold it at this position so you can see it moving by itself. Okay, so look, I'm trying to move it and it will move by itself. So I'm going to do the finger grip. This one's good for guitar players. Make sure you don't lose, and do not touch this part right here. So this is quite tough for me right now. You get this in like different colors. I have one that lights up as well. This is quite popular in the fitness industry. Like I feel my hands burning, my forearm and the under part of my wrist is really burning. So let's try and get this going. I think there's a world record for this, to spin as fast as possible. But I'm nowhere near that. I just use it for strengthening my wrist and fingers. Also, you'd find like my left hand is weaker than my right, obviously. I'm right-handed. So you'll find it difficult to start. Like I couldn't start this with my left hand. Should be something that I'll work towards. So I'll leave this slow down by itself, and you'll see how it keeps going by itself. So the gyro keeps going, and if you notice, it spins 360. I'll come to a dead stop. You hear that? And there we have it. And that's the Powerball. I find this really fun, but it's not as easy to use because you need to really go at it to start it, and it's not handy if you're at a desk. If you're watching something, it's really noisy. And yeah. All right, so let's go over the pros and the cons of each of these gadgets. So this, let's start off with the Very Grip. These are really light and portable. You can just put them in your pocket, and I don't know if you're waiting at the bus station, you can just pop it out and use it. Some cons for this. Oh, these are really cheap as well. They're less than $1. I think I bought them like for a few cents because you can buy them in bulk. The problem is this one is quite weak. The rubber on it is really quite weak. So I've snapped some of these before, but not because of it's just because of from like temperature changes. These tend to crack and harden. There's non-adjustable tension with these singles, but you can add more to change it, which is quite nice. With this, there's more movement. You can do single finger exercises. What else? Oh yeah, these don't fit all finger types. I have quite skinny fingers, so it works for me. Some other guitar players with kind of like stumpy fingers, I guess, they find it hard to stick their fingers inside. Like it's really sore for their fingers, so they don't like it. But this one I prefer over this one. This one has the hard rubber, and the difference is with this is it's very difficult because the way it goes on the front part of the finger, it's very difficult to actually get single. Like if you look at the movement here, try to move that single finger. So it's more difficult to do exercises with this one. Next is, oh no, sorry, we were looking at this Very Grip. This one is really handy. It's light, it's portable, fits in your pocket, and you can do single finger exercises or multiple exercises. The tension is not adjustable, which is a con. They're cheap and they're very easy to use. This one I like a lot because you can just mess around with it. It is kind of noisy. Can you hear the springs? So can be quite annoying if you're watching TV or movies with other people. You don't want this going off. You think that you're doing something else. Okay, next is the Power Grip, the adjustable one. So this is a really good idea. The only thing is that it's made out of this kind of like plastic resin, and if you notice right here, the plastic will come off. So one of these days, like I don't know how long this will last, but the plastic will wear down, and the more you do this, there's a higher chance that it's just going to snap and the spring is going to fly off and take your eye out. Yeah, so I don't really use this one as much. Next is the fixed power grips. I find these very useful. This one's really nice to use. It doesn't make that squeaking sound. It's all metal, very durable. They're kind of expensive though. I think I bought this pair maybe for $50. Could have been more with shipping, but it was quite expensive. They generally are silent except for this one, which squeaks quite a lot. So it depends. I don't know. I could oil this up to make it not as noisy, but I don't want the oil dripping down and ruining the grip. Because the grip on this is kind of like I guess like a file. and it's a very nice grip. I like these a lot. And last but not least is this Powerball. This is excellent for finger strength. In the fitness videos that they do with this, you can do bicep curls and like shoulder presses and stuff like that. But I don't know how good it is for that. But for finger exercises for guitar, for right or left hand, it is really good because you can adjust the grip. So you can have like an overhand grip or this kind of just normal grip. Just go side to side, or you can do fingers. You can make more technical, like you can release some of your fingers while doing it to strengthen the rest of your fingers. It's really good. I know a lot of martial artists use this for grip strength. Some cons is it's very noisy. Sounds like a Formula One car once it started, and it's very one of the things. I think the new ones are better, but this one's quite old, maybe over 10 years old. It's hard to start. Maybe need to get it professionally cleaned or something. What else? Oh yeah, these are quite expensive. Not as cheap as these. I think I paid maybe $40. I can't really remember. It was a long time ago when these were brand new, just coming out. So yeah, what I normally use is either the power grip or the very grip here. These are my two go-tos. If I really want a good finger workout, I'd use the power grip. I kind of avoid these, but they are good depending on what you want to use them for. Yeah, if you have any questions, leave them in the comment section down below. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.